Okay, everybody, and happy birthday to Fortnite. I mean, wild, right? One of the reasons why we're doing this episode is that. The other one is that, it was an interesting episode. What can I say? There's not necessarily a lot going on in the early game, but, we hopped around, we hopped to it. We got some turrets, I got some jetpack action. Honestly, this episode in part is to go and check what kind of an effect the Iron Man glove thingies have on winning a game, because it seems for now that it's a pretty significant effect, but that's just my personal opinion, my humblest of personal opinions. At any rate, we dropped at Brawler's Battleground. Honestly, not a lot of people are here, and there's 5 Avenger chest spots here, which is the same amount, I think, that is over in Mount Olympus and in the Underworld. So it's usually farther away from like the main like line of where the bus travels and stuff like that. And in that case, I could actually go and check out the other chest sites as well, though we didn't actually find anything of interest. And this is where the interesting came in, you know? It's the birthday. There's a lot of birthday quests. This was a birthday cake, obviously. One of the quests was to eat slices, so I decided to damage myself so I could eat some slices. Anyway, we did that twice. We got the quest done. The other quest was to release or hurt the balloons. I did that thing as well. Got an odd chest, got a Captain America shield, which is something I wanted. Checked for the chests up here, there was nothing there. How do I get my hut back though? Aha, I see. I wanted to see if I could release the balloons, because there was a chest for that as well. But it seems like I didn't quite understand that, because I thought it was just floating on a balloon. Yeah, that was not the case. So, I mean, I started floating because I was like, you know what? Let's just see how far we can go with this. I mean, obviously. These balloons were in a season that I did not play, but then they came back in another season that I partially played, so I kind of know how they work. But that's pretty much about it. As you can see, the bar here does not quite fit with how I actually performed, because I did not have 5 kills up until this point. At any rate, we're getting to a place here where there is gonna be some action going on, because I heard some shooting. You can hear in the distance, you saw somebody walk over there. We have the claws now instead of the shield, because we switched it up. And we decided to kill some peeps. And I did not do a bang-up job, because they were at a one-shot, and I should have just done that instead, but it's fine. We decided to get some shields instead of the balloons, because the balloons was not the way to do the quest. So I think at this point I saw on the map something over yonder, or I heard something. I don't quite remember. More balloons and cake here though. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking here. I think I was checking out the rift. That was probably it. And then as I walked past the rift, I went down here. And I killed that person quite handily and easily. And then I saw that Iron Man thing, and I was like, I kind of want them gloves, because they be OP. And it looked like there might have been stuff here, so I went around, and this is where usually the chest at, and there was gloves there. So I was like, you know what, this might work out for Stenstone. I like the combination of the gloves with the jetpack, and honestly the auto turret is pretty good as well, because these gloves do run out of juice. And then when it runs out of juice, they're still under fire from the turret. It's kind of like a best of both worlds kind of thing. At any rate, at this point we decided to, I don't know, head to the rift. Might as well. figured there would be something here, including those cakes. I went around looking for the specific thing they mentioned about the cakes, the balloons, the floating. It was very confusing, so I just figured I might as well have a look around. And then we just went looking for stuff. I think this is where we saw a car, and we're like, they are probably over at the bunker over there. Somebody just killed somebody else, so we were like, I'm going in. And then there they were. So we did the shooting. It was a pretty tricky one, because they had the shield, and I was missing a little bit here and there. My thingy got out of juice, but I did hit them a couple times, and this person started running away. And I was trying very hard to catch up with them, which was not easy. I think I hit them there one more time, and then they decided to just sit there. So we did the thing again, and we shot them a lot, and they died. And they had like a golden shotgun, which I liked a lot. And we saw that person over there. I don't know if we actually saw them, but we just saw them. They were the person with the medallion, and they had the Doom gauntlets. And we did see and or hear that they were over there, and that they planned on starting to shoot things. They took some of the guy's stuff, and I figured, let's wait in this tree. And they were invisible. Yeah, I did not see them. I was very confused. Yeah, you see them right there, and then they suddenly appear, and I was like, holy shit. So I just started like going around. And I managed to kill them. Like, oh my god. And they had a crown. And they had all the medallions. And I was like, I think I already picked up the crown from the other person. But still, second crown, wild. Am I right? I mean, dog. At this point, there was 3 people left. Me and 2 others, and I had 4 kills. So I don't know. I started running around, trying to look for people. Found somebody. It was a Scooterman. Killed them fairly easily. And that's when I figured it out. Apparently there's a birthday medallion, and it gives you balloons. And that's the balloons you need to walk around with. And then I jetpacked and my balloon went away. So I was like, I want that balloon back. I need to, I think, float 777 meters. I think Fortnite turned 7. And so I figured, I might as well just walk around, see what happens. There was 1 person left. We were looking for them, trying to find them. And then the balloon came back, and I was like, I can float now-ish. And then the second balloon popped up, and I was like, I can float better now. So anyway, I started floating quite a bit. And that's where we saw the person landing on that tree over there. It's the tree all the way at the right hand of the screen. They're sitting on top of it right now. But I was like, you know what? I'm doing this quest. They weren't shooting at me. I wasn't shooting at them. I was doing my quest, my own little thing. And that's when the quest ended. And I was like, okay, well, it's time to leave now. So we knew where they were, which is always convenient. And I landed here, started shooting. They started shooting. The turrets did that thing. I shooted more, and I killed them. Anyway, this is a quote-unquote tutorial about how to balloon with the birthday thing. And to once more show that the Iron Man gauntlets are really strong. By the way, I'm pretty sure this was actually the game right after the other episode. It was the next day, but pretty much the same game. So, yeah, that was like the reason that I already had a crown. We did great. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.